Hey, this is Mr. Ward, and I'm going to do a video key for Do Now 18.2, week 18, day 2. And we have a similar question, only it's a different equation form from yesterday's Do Now. In the equation y minus 2 equals 2/3 times x minus 5, what is one point we could plot immediately? Well, this is a point slope form equation. And since it's point slope form, it is structured as y minus the known y value from a point equals 2/3 times x minus the known x value from that same point. So the point is going to be 5, 2. So we can plot that point, 5, 2, pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and plot that point. So I've got this equation right here, and we'll plot 5, 2. And we'll go ahead and label it. Now, the next question asks, in that equation, the slope is 2/3. See, there's the 2/3, that is the slope. And 2/3, it's all very conveniently in a fraction form, 2/3. And that is the change in y over the change in x. So it's a rise or vertical change of 2 and a run or horizontal change of 3. So see if you can identify a second point on that line other than the 5, 2 that you may already have identified in 1a. So let's consider that slope. So here's our point, and we're going to go, I'm going to move this over a little bit. We're going to go up 2. So let's draw going up 2. So from this point, 5, 2 will go up 2, and I'll go ahead and plot what is there. Okay, well, actually, I'm not going to plot what is there with that color. I'll plot it here. So that's going to give us, it's going to still be horizontally at 5, but if we go up 2 from there, it'll be at 4. Okay, so that's not going to be on the line, but that is part of our pathway to another point that's on the line. So we go up 2 and then over 3. So over 3 from 5, 4 means we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we'll be right here at an x value of 8 and a y value of 4. So our other point, our next point is going to be 8, 4. By the way, we could have gone the other direction as well. And I'll map that in blue. So we're going to go, we can go -2, -3, because -2 over -3 is the same as +2 over +3. So I'll go down 2, okay, and I'm now on the x-axis, and from there I'll go back 3, 1, 2, 3, okay, and I'll have another point that I can plot, which is right here at 2, 0. So that's using it backtracking, a fall of 2 and a backtrack of 3, instead of a rise of 2 and a run of 3. So I'll have another point at 2, 0. So I've plotted all those. I'm going to erase my rigmarole here so you can see those points. Okay, this right here is not part of our line. I'm going to just turn that one off so it's not distracting. And now the last question for us content-wise is, do I now have with these 2 points or with these 2 points, do I now have enough to draw my line? Can I just get a straight edge or a ruler and just draw through here? And in fact, I can. Now I'm going to turn the equation on to demonstrate that that definitely goes through there. So here we go. And there it is. So if I had gotten a ruler and I'd lined it up with these 2 points, I could have made a nice straight line, or lined it up with these 2 points, a nice straight line, edge of a notebook, straight edge, whatever. And it'll work with any of these 2 points. I could have gone further. I could have gone, instead of up 2 over 3, I could have gone up 4 over 6, and that would get me there too, because 4 over 6 is the same as 2 over 3. Or even 6 over 9, and that would have worked too. So if I go up 6 from 5, 2, I would end up at 5, 8 right here, so up 6. And then over 9 from 5 will get me to 14. So right there is, in fact, a point at 14, 8. So you can scale that slope up and down as long as it's just an equivalent fraction for 2/3. All right. The thing to know about today is, in addition to all that, yes, of course we can have enough. Just get a ruler. Okay. A couple things to know about today are that we have level 7 ready for you to go as well. So let's see. I went up to, I'm just going to remind myself what point I came up with. So I came up with 8, 4. Okay, so up 2. Okay, so that point. So first I'll deal with the y. So up 2. So I could say 2 plus 2 right there for y. And then over 3. And that would be 5 plus 3. Okay, and that would just end up being 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 5 plus 3 will be 8. And you can do it that way too if you like. And I could have also done, 5 comma 2, and I could have done minus 2 and minus 3. So that would end up at 0 for the y value, which means we're on the x-axis, and 2 for the x value. So there's just a couple points, and there are plenty others that you could map using the slope. All right. So like I said, you now have level 7 available for you. Testing out will be available. Level 6 testing out is available, and I hope that helped.